Quito is a spectacle for its architecture, a city that guards its secrets in the wisdom and flavors of its streets and shops. Professions and traditions the people of Quito have passed on from generation to generation have made the city a World Cultural Heritage Site, a living museum in its own right, amidst landmark buildings of astounding beauty. Arriving at La Ronda, we find a family of milliners that for decades have specialized in creating the most beautiful handmade hats. Luis Lopez is a third-generation hat maker. Wamakatama, Quechua for covered head, is the name of his hat store. For over 40 years, Quito citizens, and now visitors as well, have come to his exclusive designs seeking to protect themselves from the bright Quito sun.
El mérito nuestro fue haber guardado el taller de mi abuelo, que son 300 moldes. Ese es nuestro tesoro, porque en base a ellos podemos recrear, jugando con texturas, colores, nuevos materiales, proponer una innovación, que es un oficio rentable, digno, que nos ha permitido seguir subsistiendo.
Don Luis also designed suits that evoke colonial times. Visitors can take a picture with them on. Not far in La Ronda, a piano can be heard in the distance. It's Humberto Santa Cruz, the piano surgeon, who has kept the name of his father, a famous Ecuadorian pianist, and inspiration for him in his lifelong work as an ancient piano restorer. His workshop receives visitors with beautiful classical Ecuadorian tunes.
Amo los pianos. Mi padre me enseñó a conocerlos desde su interior, limpiando con una brochita. O sea, yo además de quererlos, arreglarlos, conservar su originalidad al máximo, porque esa es la idea de una restauración, no cambiarlos, sus piezas, los acaricio. Eso ya nace.
Quito's cultural heritage also lies in the hands of those who keep ancient practices alive. Humberto Silva, the tin tinker of La Ronda, making things out of tin, dates back to over 4 centuries ago, and Humberto has spent the last 50 years creating different objects, both utilitarian as well as toys, as a true keeper of the art his father taught. Not far from the Plaza de Santo Domingo, you will find the colorful candle store of Eduardo Muñoz and his wife Alicia, responsible today for keeping a family tradition since 1893, when Quito was only lit by candlelight. The popular palmatorias, wax sculptures depicting flowers, leaves, and fruit, were originally made with potato skin. Today, the technique is different, but locals keep seeking to buy them for decoration and to light up their homes. All around the San Francisco main plaza lives the faith Quiteños express towards Jesus Christ as a child. Statues are dressed and adorned with the most diverse garments, embroidered by hand, at one of the several sacred clothing shops in the neighborhood. 60 years of keeping alive this tradition has made Rosalia Chilaguano an authority on the subject. Quito is also known as a religious melting pot, where herbs are said to cure ailments such as sicknesses, bad energy, or fright. Healers still attract thousands of people convinced of their knowledge and magical powers. And Malagla is a 4th-generation healer who has known how to heal pains and spiritual woes with herbs and flowers. Her customers line up to get a turn.
Este local se llama El Secreto para Todos los Males. Aquí hago limpias. A los niños para el ojo, para el espanto, el mal aire y el susto.
Every problem related to an agitated life that unties the nerves can be treated by this woman who knows the secrets of the herbs she learned from those that inherited this knowledge centuries ago. On an uphill on Calle Bolivar, we find the Colaciones de Cruz Verde. These typical Quito sweets continue to delight children and adults alike. In an ancient bronze cauldron, Luis Banda mixes sugar, peanuts, essences, and lemon. He rocks the pot on the heat and turns the ingredients into a delicious snack. Heir to his father's recipe, Luis is the only family member left to keep the tradition alive.
En definitiva, las colaciones son el dulce más típico y más rico de Quito. Con este trabajo mis padres nos educó a 7 hermanos. Nadie quiso hacerlo, pues me tocó a mí y lo hago con mucho gusto.
In the area of San Agustin, we find the famous ice cream shop that carries the same name. Opened in 1858, Heladeria de San Agustin became a meeting place for intellectuals and politicians. One of the most popular desserts is the paila, or cauldron ice cream, a food that was born in the city convents. Fresh fruit juice and ice are mixed in a bronze cauldron, beaten until they become a creamy ice cream. We arrive at San Juan, which offers one of the best views of Quito from outside the Contemporary Arts Center. In front are the famous quesadillas de San Juan in the traditional San Juan bakery that specializes in making traditional sweets. Items include the Queen, La Reina, the much coveted quesadilla, with the recipe influenced by European flavors. These and other artisans, guardians of the Quito of old, makes this city a royal city, recognized for its history and valued for its heritage, not only because of its monumental architecture, but also because of the legacy of mixed heritage that was bestowed to Quiteños and makes professions and trades like these stand the test of time.